Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. How you doing today? Doing fine myself. There was a spider on my computer screen last night, so I'm on high alert right now. I have to pause the video to have words with him, but he walked away. Usually, I don't like spiders, but I'm also not like a killer, so I usually just let them be, as long as they don't come at me with the gun or anything like that, which so far none have. So far, none of them have been armed, thankfully. Shall we? Hard-headed and entropy today, not bad. Entropy a little annoying for Under Legion, but Under Legion just kind of has trouble with Seraph in general. Good starting cards: Bloody Moon, Rot, Cluster Kernel. Some nice stuff here. Let's see what we're up to today. Twin Minds, no consumes. We can just make like the Giga Rot, but I feel like you go Manifold Mirror. There's too many good rooms to Manifold Mirror here. And I believe of these two, I actually do think Silver Empress is really good because you get like 80 conduit in the end game. But this one incants to gain conduit 3, which takes over after like 18 incants, so somewhere around turn 4 or 5. This one's better. And obviously, Silver Empress is only good if you can maintain Full Moon, which I might be able to. I think I go Celestial Spellweaver though. I think it's a little bit better. We are Pyre of Entropy, which is not a big deal, but I would prefer to not play Lunar Priestess if possible because she costs me a draw, which I think is annoying with this Pyre. It's not really bad, I just don't like it. And then in this fight, we'll play you two top floor and the stewards in a line. And we'll just bonk, and I think I'll rot this guy. It should save me 3 HP. But yeah, overall, I think we have a very nice starter here. Anytime you have double Monster Train 2 cards, I feel like you're in for a good one. And today is no exception. I think we're in for a good one today. No rot, a bit of a shame. But this Pyre, as much as I say I dislike it, it is probably the strongest early game Pyre. The amount of power you get in terms of draw versus starting curses is very, very good. So we're in for a nice early game, basically, is what I'm saying. Which is always nice. And we have Cluster Kernel, so we have like a very nice early game. The only way you can make this better is maybe replace Echo with Madam Lion's Mane. Just a thought. Something to think about. Or maybe, hear me out, Lady Gilda here? That'd be pretty nice, wouldn't it? I think I'm always winning, so I should just save this HP. I can't really imagine a world where I need to take that one to play Rot on this guy. My mushroom stack is huge. Yeah, as expected. Not even a problem. Yeah, I think that Luna Coven is pretty much back. I feel like Luna Coven was the weakest of the Monster Train 2 clans, but with the changes to Ekka, I think this clan is actually pretty good now, which is nice. It's very nice, because they're fun. I think you don't need Moon Pixie in this one, so you'll go Phase Blessing. It's like the pick, though, Moon Pixie versus Phase Blessing. Infectory is pretty good. We have Manifold Mirror, just make mushrooms everywhere. It's fine for now. I am incentivized to go to the Luna Coven banner. I think you're supposed to go to this banner because Under Legion doesn't really want steel shops anyway, and I think I should get past pushback regardless. But we could play safe and go right-left. If I go left-right, though, is really good. I'm willing to play Nightingale or Selene Acolyte. I think you only have to play Selene Acolyte into Savagery, because I think Nightingale can't play into Savagery. I think it's just a bad matchup. So I'll go left. I think it's fine. Hopefully we don't see a bunch of trash, but I think this clan might not have trash anymore. Astrologer, Lunar Priestess? I'm sorry. I should not have said that. Well, Lunar Priestess it is. And we can do like... One of my favorites is Holy Stone Bloody Moon, because it is really easy to just heal all the time off of that. I don't want to spend too much here, so I think I'll leave it. Although, all I'm doing is going to another magic shop, so maybe I should do something good like Spell Chain Phase Blessing. I might need it considering the spot. I think Entropy Seraph, or not Entropy Seraph, I think Pushback Archeon will be the hard part of this run now. Mark of Invasion, it's probably fine. I might take a little bit from the haste here, but I have HP to spend, and I think we need to get stronger. I'm gonna play the Shield Steward middle four so we can kill one of these guys. Yeah, and ideally I just draw like exactly this, right? Bloody Moon, this dude, and then it's probably best to just ping off the haste, is my feeling. Might even go so far as to just rot, but I think I'll do this. I think I'll greed the HP. I probably can get away with it. Now, I've set myself up for the next haste that's coming to be very bad. I think I could just keep on witch weaving the haste away though. It's kind of fine. And then 65, I need to stack Eager Conscript so that I can actually win this fight. Because my damage output without Eager Conscript is not good. These guys are my whole life. We get the All Floor Infectory, we get the Moon Ritual. I think we do one of you. I ping off another haste. And then the big thing with this Phase Blessing is we need to put it on the Mushroom stack so that it has armor and doesn't die. Right? Now this Mushroom stack stays alive. They don't take any deaths in the early stages of the fight, which is good for me. I Witch Weave one of yous. I Witch Weave the other one. And then I think it's just gonna be, I want to be safe. How much do I need to give here? I have healing built in. I might just take the damage and play Rot, which is probably the safest play. I think 15 decay on this boss is probably our safest move, but it's kind of hard to say. You might just have to play through the fight a few times to figure out what's 100% optimized. I will not be doing that, of course, but you may wish to. I think now I can play Calcified Ember. We should be plenty strong enough with the Rot placed on the boss. Yeah, as expected. And then we just Bloody Moon for 2 HP back, and that's a nice fight. Rot is our main reason that I don't need to play super safe into Archeon, because it always gives us the damage, and then the Conduit plus Phase Blessing gives us the HP. I think you could play Celestial Storm here. And Loam Coat's good. Celestial Storm here, when it's not a normal pick, is because we have a bunch of Conduit. And we can always make it full moon, so it should be good. I'm gonna go left. We're gonna go Magic Shop here. Remove Consume Value Stone, that's really good. Ugh. They hate me for some reason, man. What did I do? Alright, Shade Guard. I should do my upgrades first since there's a Magic Shop. In general, it's good. I was talking about this in the comments after one of the videos. It's good in general to always have something fully upgraded going into the event in case you can overstack or duplicate. However, I am currently musing on if it's worth skipping arms shops to make sure that's valid. I think it's probably not, but it's kind of hard to say. Anyway, I think we want to do, probably for the short term, you want to do like Value Stone, Remove, Consume, Rot, I believe. And then I need to save the rest of my money for this steel shop, and we pray we get something useful from Archeon here. Look at that, dominating power, dominating authority, dominating control. It's kind of tough to give energy here to this curse, which you have to play. But it's 100% safe. If I'm even a little bit worried about dying, I can just play dominating power. And I can go up like a guaranteed victory in the next fight. I have characters who can hold it as well. So the question is it good to play Strike Corruption 20 in this fight? Is it worth the curse? I don't think so. I think the curse is kind of bad, honestly. I think I would rather leave. I have Pyre of Entropy though, so maybe the curse gets drowned out, but I'll draw it like every 2 or 3 turns, right? As time goes on. Maybe every 4th turn. In the good cases. Is that okay? So the real question is, am I worried in the slightest about Archeon? And the answer to that question is no, because the Strike Corruption falls off after Archeon. And so I think I don't need it. I am not really all that worried about this guy. The only thing annoying is when he knocks my mushroom stack to the back. We're gonna play top 4, if you were curious. Only one of my units can tank the first hit. And then we'll put a Shield Steward on the moon. Oh man, wait, that's actually fine. I take back my aw man. And we can do Conscript. Oh, that's actually not fine. Maybe I Loam Coat Eka? Maybe. Because then it scales the conduit. I could also do it on her. Either of these is okay. But you can't really play Loam Coat here because if this fun guy lives, he's just stuck at the back of the train, which is not... Maybe it's not that bad. Honestly, it's probably not that bad. Because all I need is to have him survive while Rot kills Archeon. And then we throw him a singular moon ritual also. Here you go, buddy. 65 to all if I need it is nice. Let's go for the Infector. Maybe it's not even that good. Well, it's a tough call. I think Infectory is not bad because then I can bait Archeon to the middle floor, which is kind of nice. Because we can then go like Witch Weave, Witch Weave, Witch Weave, and this mushroom is alive. Acceptable. I'll play the cheap Rot on Archeon is the plan here. I don't think you have to be in a rush to play Rot. And then I kill you for the HP. I play Old Rot. Yeah, I think I just win from the mushroom stack always, now that I'm looking at it. Even when he kills my kernel here. Which I'm not thrilled about, of course. I can drop 115 damage nuke here, though, which is kind of good. Should I Bloody Moon something? Yeah. 115 damage nuke. I still think that the fun guy at the back should carry. I'll use my spells to get out of this one. Oh, my alarm's going off. Good morning. Glad to be with you. I can just play like... Well, I want to play Rot on Archeon. I don't think I need to, so I should probably save my HP. Does this put us at 26? Hold on, let me change the moon phase and look again. 28. Maybe at 29. I need to... Oh, I could just sacrifice Lunar Priestess. Eager Conscript, Witch Weave, they're both dead. And then I play Rot here, and now we're for sure alive. I'm taking little chip damage, but it's not something that I can really sweat. Nor should I. I can just pass Pyre HP later instead. I also get Pyre HP back with Bloody Moon, which is good too. Yeah, how about I win? Okay. Okay, I understand. Yeah, we can just let our spells carry us through this early game, no problem. Hey man, just get out of here. Hey man, just get out of here. I don't need Calcified Embers. There's like, you can keep Calcified Embers to give yourself +1 draw with this Pyre. I don't think I need to worry about that. In the slightest, in fact. Alright, great fight. I mean, really not great because I took like 4 chip damage, which feels like a failing. I took 1. I'm sweating. Well, I took 1 because of the healing. Okay, I understand. I'm sweating 1, but I took more than 1. Now, I do actually believe that Dusk Mantle is somewhat good for mushroom stacking because damage reduction means less mushrooms die off of the stack, which is good. However, Tidal Turning does that but better. Wow, these units are not what I wanted. Is there a banner ahead? No, this is just my run. Okay. Alright, alright. Well, we're just gonna have Eka plus damage as our entire game plan here, which is not bad with all the free draw that we come with, so at least that. I'm gonna play Puffball, I think he's fine. We're gonna play Energy Space in this run. Energy first so I can play more of my deployment out. Alright, Steel Shop. Let's go. Oh, I could look ahead. Is there a banner? Yeah, there's an Underlegion banner here. It's not that good. We're just gonna play this one around our spells now. Ooh, size 1 Shade Guard? Like that. That's pretty good. Bargestone Puffball is fine. Make him big and puff. It's good for now, right? We're a little weaker than I would like to be right now, so it's good to play this. And we should play... Realistically, I should play another copy of Celestial Storm. I think is the way here. But maybe I should take this upgraded Rot because it costs 1. I think that's going to be the way. And maybe I'm supposed to not play around Rot in this run. I'm not sure. We're going to play this entire run around Celestial Spellweaver now, which is very icky in the Entropy Seraph, by the way. Very not great. But what can you do? We'll just keep jamming top floor and praying that it's enough. Here's Big Puff. Here's Colonel, Eka, Lunar Priestess, and a Steward. This Shade Guard will come in handy eventually. I think Infectory makes me weaker. I'm gonna ignore these Vengeful Shards now because that's what you're supposed to do with this Pyre. I have healing built in, so I shouldn't bother with them. And it's bad to bother with them also. Oh, Bloody Moon. We gotta play Loam Coat. And then I think your last card is Phase Blessing. I need to get more cheap incants for my Eka here. I would like to do more gaining Conduit. Yeah, we're gonna play 100% safe because I think we're actually fairly weak right now. I think we're not in a great spot overall. And also our deck is very expensive. Yeah, I can't kill enemies. That's kind of what I thought. Now, obviously we draw spells for it, but I think if we have a bad draw, we could be in trouble. Maybe we never have a bad draw just because of the nature of things. Hard to say. This fight's also a little skewed because I'm -1 energy. But I think maybe I need to take... Well, I need to get rid of something. Oh, probably the 2 Train Stewards go. Actually, for sure, the 2 Train Stewards is what I need to get rid of. Oh, I forgot to put Conduit on my fun guy. You can write your comment about how I have made a terrible error here if you like. I will endorse it. You're not wrong. It is a terrible error. A blemish on my reputation. I'll never work in this town again. I think if I go Phase Blessing, Conscript here, we're clear. The actual biggest problem of this run right now is that I'm really poor. I need like 1,000 gold to remove all the bad cards from this deck. All of the units, that is to say. Because they're all really useless. Once you give me that, we're in a pretty good spot. Maybe. Thought I was gonna draw a Rot, maybe not. I was a little worried I was just not gonna have the damage to kill this guy here. But it's all good. Thought he was gonna sap me down too quickly. It's not true, right? I'm in the 150s for damage, but it felt like it. I was scared. 1 damage taken? No big deal. Lunacy. Mooncycle triggers an additional time, or Mooncycle Conduit 1? I mean, Mooncycle Conduit 1 is Mooncycle Conduit 1, which is 1 conduit every turn. But I think that I just can't afford this, right? I don't have the space, do I? 2, 4, 5, 6, and then the mushroom stack is 7, so I'm never gonna draw this in time is the problem. I'll take Lunacy because it's free. Spawn 1 and spawn 1 more for each card in your consume pile. I have no consumes. I have one consume. I'll take Pandemic. Never sad to play that card. Okay, let's go see an arm shop. I think you could also go magic here pretty reasonably. But I've seen no arm shops. Oh, but the arm shops suck, man. I'm going magic shop. You can't make me go to the arm shop here. Let me play like Holdover or something. Holdover Holy Stone Bloody Moon is just going to keep me full HP, which is really good. Let me look at the Legion banner. There's a Spore Launcher, which is okay. I can also play Anoki here, who is fine as well, right? Both of these units are okay. Spore Launcher is hard to fit. I think you could play Anoki in this run, though. It's, like, really safe, right? You just become unkillable. Yeah, I think Anoki's the way. And then we're going to go remove Spear Stewards. And I think Shade Guard is now obsolete, because I think I don't have the energy to play him on the floor. Or the space. Okay, so I would like to play Holdover Celestial Storm, but it's definitely too expensive. I think you need to play Holdover Bloody Moon because it doesn't break the bank on energy. I'm gonna go -1 Phase Blessing. This is fine. And then we're gonna roll for... Wow. Can I afford that? Yeah. Really good. We can do... I think you want Celestial Storm at 1 cost here. You could also do Remove Consume -2 Pandemic or Tidal Turning, but I think you really want your damage spells, because our spells are our damage in this run. This is not a run that I play too often because it's a little inconsistent, but it's made better by Pyre of Entropy. Draw -1 each turn is like a free curse. Right, so it's Colonel, Eka, Lunar Priestess. If you type a comment about how I was actually not able to fit Anoki after playing her, I'm gonna have words with you in the comments section. Obviously, I was speaking about after Kale, but that's actually not obvious, and I should use my words to facilitate what I mean better. Why can't you guys just read my mind? I'm gonna kill this Calcified Ember. I don't even have to play the Vengeful Shards anymore because I have Holdover Heal too, which is good. Now, playing out that Calcified Ember did cost me a draw. I don't care, but I just want to make sure I note it. Put it in the records. I am -1 draw for that play. I don't even have the space to play all these stewards, man. I don't know. What do you do? Guess you just sit. I will play... We're always playing Lone Coat. I'm always playing Bloody Moon. I'm gonna just go for the incants here, I believe. Conscript, Witch Weave, Phase Blessing. Phase Blessing looks good. Yeah, this is a fun run. I do feel like Monster Train 2, you play less of this run because you play the other clans. Well, I play the other clans. You might not play the other clans. But you play less of this type of run where you get to do really cool, strong shit because you're busy playing fucking whatever the hell Awoken is up to in this patch instead. Which Awoken does interesting stuff as well, but it's nowhere near the power and enjoyment, I think, of just like making a mushroom stack and slamming a bunch of conduit. I find this to be very enjoyable. Very agreeable with me, if you will. Now, I know I can play this Calcified Ember for free because the last one took away a draw, which means that this one can't possibly do so. And it does mean that I don't get a draw in the next fight, but I still think you don't want to be playing Calcified Embers in this deck for draw. It feels meaningless. What are you doing here, Puffball? Nothing? It seems like you're doing nothing. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, I really just keep playing the... or keep not playing the curses, right? We're at 63 conduit. I think the Lunar or Silver Empress, which was the competing path, is 40 conduit at this point. So the main thing is that because I need to play through my spells, this one scales infinitely to the moon, which is very good and important. Because I think without the scaling of conduit to much higher degrees, you can get a little caught here. Just a little bit. And then, yeah, the Celestial Storm does 475. So this is only fight, or this is only ring, or difficulty 2. I didn't realize I have these like broken up in my mind. But this is like layer 2, is how you can think about it. So it's not an issue that we're not killing triple heavies. The only real issue is the spell shield guys on Seraph, I believe. It's fun to play Cosmic Bolt. It's fun to say Finger of Doom and then just fucking zap someone for 1,000,000. This doesn't really help me. I guess it helps me a little bit, but I don't want a spell. You could play Inhale Spawn too there. It's okay. Not a huge fan. I want Steel Shop. I would like to maybe be a little stronger. Multi-strike Smidge. It's like, you could play this on Shade Guard, but why? What does it do for you? If you play Smidge and Noki, you could then also play Shade Guard, but again, I just repeat the question. For what? What's it for? Why am I spending this money? Mostly to have Shade Guard on the floor, I guess, to kill the little 12 ones. Maybe that's it. He's like a nice little backup as well. So we'd have Inoki, Ekka. You can't see it, I'm counting on my fingers. Inoki, Ekka, Shade Guard, Lunar Priestess. That's 6. Can I afford it? 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I could. Okay. I guess it's fine then. I'll allow it. Alright. I think it might be good to just grab another Lunar Priestess, but she kind of just dies off. Let me go plus 20 on her. And then I think I grab another copy of this unit. The problem is I need like 2 more deployment energy is my feeling about this run. Oh wait, I shouldn't be playing this, man. I'll remove that later. I can't, it's like I'm giving up 2 draws for what? I guess it's kind of good because you're blocking curses. I don't know. I don't know. Hard to say. We're gonna play this one on bottom floor because it's this Kale. It's Mr. Meat. So I will play Cluster, Colonel, Ekka, Lunar Priestess, and then we can play Shade Guard, Lunar Priestess middle floor on cleanup duty. If I just always draw Bloody Moon turn 1, this run's gonna be very nice. Must say. You're dead to Witch Weave. And then I'm gonna play Tidal Turning here for sure. 22 HP. It's not great, but it's probably the way. No, I'll see it again actually. Maybe I don't want to do it. Maybe I just go like Rot, Celestial Storm. I think I'll play a Noki out. That's fine with me. I thought about it more. I don't care about that mushroom. I do let this guy walk up though, which is like, scary? Not really. Bloody Moon the guy. Always, every turn we're just gonna Bloody Moon the guy. That's every turn start now. You're gonna be the mushroom that lives. I hope. Pick a guy and he dies. Hit him with the nuke. And then I'm gonna get my ass fucking beat by this Bastion. I think I might not be allowed to play the run like this. We'll see, but I think I might need to play a higher floor and then just deal with it. Because this guy's gonna destroy me. I'm behind, and when you fall behind in a build like this, you stay behind, which is always really bad. Bloody Moon here. Gotta rot the dude. And then you're just gonna play like Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual. You see, the problem is that I can't kill the first, like the Zealot, so I stay behind. I remain in trouble. But I'd like to play it through and see if I can make it. I think I just have to play a higher floor though. I thought bottom floor and then I just kill the chair of every turn, but it's definitely not good enough. It's very clearly not good enough. So let's just run it back rather than think too hard. I think it's much nicer to just run it back. And then we just go, yeah, this is meat kale. We're supposed to play top floor here. The Shade Guard cleanup duty is very silly. Not good. And instead we're gonna play, I think like this, because Cluster Kernel dies. And you can do Puffball bottom floor, maybe with Shade Guard, probably Shade Guard middle floor. And then I just draw Bloody Moon, but it doesn't actually help me because I don't have the conduit, right? So I will be giving them all of the value. Like, I can't stop this thing. But I think that's alright. I'm gonna go Eager Conscript. We'll probably just play this turn out the same. But I'm scaling top floor instead. And then, yeah, I am going to have to ignore the Cherub. It's okay, we just have to assume that this deck is good enough at drawing cards that matter. It's the only real thing to do here. I think I'm always rotting this guy. He's so scary. Yeah, Shade Guard, you're not doing much here. It's okay, buddy. You weakened a guy for me. That's all I really needed. Yeah, now we get to watch Kale walk this Scarred Sentinel up. Always fun. Watch the Scarred Sentinel outplay me here. I think it is fine if I just rot this guy again. No, Bloody Moon doesn't kill. Never mind. I was gonna say I should Bloody Moon here. Doesn't kill. He's got 5 Titan Skin. I was thinking he would die because he'd be at 20, but the eat damage gets blocked by Titan Skin, which catches me every time. Catches me off guard. But now we just have our full scale, and if I'm drawing poorly here, I'm dying. So hopefully I'm not drawing poorly here. I'm drawing poorly here. Uh-oh. Well. I mean, this Bloody Moon is not that good. Well, the only thing to do is play Witch Weave, Conscript, Bloody Moon. Nope, it's unsurvivable. That's not good. I think I can't win this fight. I think I just cannot win this fight because I draw poorly on this turn. This is like the classic problem of playing spells. And also the classic problem of playing Pyre of Entropy. I just can't win because I can't kill this guy. I guess I put too much into the Bastion. I should have like spread my rot, maybe, is the correct idea. What happens if I do like this Bloody Moon, this Witch Weave? No, he's just gonna walk up and fucking two-shot me. I'm just getting outplayed. That's all you can really say. So I have to play this fight, but I have to rot the Sentinel. I just assumed I would draw damage spells on the turn that I needed them. But I guess it was wrong. How far off of killing him am I? Quite far. Okay, let me go one more time. And if I lose one more time, then I just take the L. But, yeah. This is like I'm just misdrawing, and this is why we don't play spells ever, because it can happen where you just draw your cards bad and then lose, and you go, huh, well, what did I do wrong here? And the answer is I woke up and played Monster Train. That was today's error. Okay. I think you gotta play like... I mean, it's fine to Eager Conscript here, I guess. And then we just rot the guy. All of this is the same. I hate this fight, by the way, if I haven't talked about it. I do think this fight is a little bit unfair. You should be allowed to let a single heavy walk into your Pyre in this game. I don't feel like they should just instantly kill you for letting a heavy go by. It always feels fucked up when it happens to you. So we gotta rot this guy. And maybe the takeaway here is something like you can't play anything bottom floor so that Kale can't walk up with this wave. I don't know. This is like a level of thinking that I feel is beyond me, because I don't want to spend the time to work through this fight, because it's really boring to sit here and just go, well, in this position, and like this is the sort of thing we just learned by doing, basically, is where I end up. in my mind. Because, like, in this position, I need to play in such a way that Kale doesn't feed 100 eats to this guy, because I can't play bottom floor. Because I'm just too weak. Oh, not too weak. I need to scale. So I can't play bottom floor. So I need to, like, be able to have a turn or two that look like this. Does this kill? If I had played this first. 78? No, it doesn't kill. Okay, so I just kill the food and then I take my damage. And it's the same outcome. Or not the same outcome, but it's like the same... I think this is like the same outcome, right? Where I just let a heavy go by, but I have to let the other one go by. Right? No, it's definitely Bloody Moon the guy, Witch Weave the guy. And then I just take my, like, 9 damage. Fuck this stupid fight. And don't forget to complain. Very important side part. Don't forget to complain. Fuck this stupid fight and the way that it forces you to not let a single enemy go by. You can have 0 bad draws in this fight if you don't have, like, a full train quick sweeper, of course, which sadly I do not because I am unskilled. Hey, I'm not dead, right? Man, I took too many units is the ultimate takeaway from this one. I'm gonna take the L. I took too many units, it feels like, is the answer to this. But, like, man, what is this shit? Sorry, Mr. 42 times 2. Why's the... Oh, because the mushroom stack is getting bigger. But he goes first, so I can't do shit to him, you know? I guess I don't die. So it's not the end of the world. Next turn is the end of the world. But this turn isn't. He doesn't kill me. He just takes me for 84 of my 91 HP. It's my fault for drawing poorly, if we're going to be honest with ourselves. It's my fault for not drawing the spells I needed to kill him. It's really on me when you get right down to it. 87? I'm just too slow. I don't know. I am not strong enough. Witch Weave. Really? Fine. I have one more. And then I gotta kill this guy. So it has to be this? Okay. No title turning for me. We're to the point now where I can almost kill the enemies, though. That's the good news. How is this fight still going, man? Let me out of here. Free me from this hell. I'm gonna have to play Rot Bloody Moon. And then I'm gonna need to rot this guy. And now we're of course playing our Vengeful Shards out. I would like my health back. I guess the real problem is I just don't have enough damage spells, right? I took Cosmic Bolt, but it's clearly not enough. Clearly causing me some issues. Because I have shit like Pandemic, right? And I shouldn't have Pandemic, I guess. Like Heavenfall or something. I should just keep stacking, of course, here. Kale's gonna walk up with so much damage. And there's very little I can do about it. I can kill this one. We can stop a little bit of his damage. But it's just so bad to not have consistent backline clear. It's so bad to play the game like this, man. This Luna Coven clan. And maybe it's partially my fault, right? Maybe I should be playing like the 2-cost holdover. What was it? 2-cost holdover Celestial Storm instead. Maybe that's the takeaway, actually. Maybe you have to play that card. I don't know. If I rot these guys, they don't die anyway, so I'll just rot the boss and then hope it's enough. Conscript Lunacy. He comes up, he's doing 70 damage, yeah. 790 is what I'm dealing to him. Okay, I drew Celestial Storm. Witch Weave, Witch Weave. I don't win this. All of this just to die anyway? That's fucked up. Let me try some different configurations of the turn, but I think I don't have it. Which is really insane. To go through all of this just to die anyway. I thought this holdover Bloody Moon would take me there. Cosmic Bolt, well, like Cosmic Bolt, Bloody Moon, Witch Weave, Pandemic? No. What about Celestial Storm, Pandemic? It made me sit through these fucking load screens when I'm already mad at this stupid game. Just to really add to the insult. Made me sit and watch the loading screens. I Bloody Moon one of these guys. I guess I Witch Weave, right? It's fine. I Witch Weave. Max damage is not enough, so what if we played like Pandemic? No, I'm always like 700 damage short. I'm pretty sure. You could keep playing this fight to find the victory, but I kind of just don't want to. I want to take the lesson away from this run, which is that if you want to play this, you have to play a bigger damage spell. Like, it had to be Celestial Storm I held over. I guess is the real takeaway from this. It had to be Celestial Storm. Because Bloody Moon just can't cut it. I thought it was going to be cool because it was going to heal me and kill backline every turn, but it's not enough. And I mean, the reality of this run is that somehow I have not played a single phase blessing on this fun guy. I don't know how, but somehow there's not been a single phase blessing on this fun guy. I think you just take the loss here, man. There's something very slightly wrong with this run. It's why we don't play these conduit stacking runs where you play through your spells, because you're always at risk of drawing poorly. I thought that the Pyre would mitigate this, but it did not. So the takeaways here are you need to play a better damage spell than Bloody Moon. It has to be like it has to be one of the expensive full damage spells. Like, it has to be an attune spell, basically. It has to be Cosmic Bolt or Celestial Storm. And you just have to sacrifice 2 of your energy per turn for that, which in the long term would have been fine, because I have 4 energy, but it fucks with your conduits a little bit for sure. But we have Witch Weave, so it wouldn't have been that bad. Mostly it would just mean that I would have to clean out cards like Pandemic and the 3-cost Rot and like -1 title turning, right? So that's 1. It had to be Celestial Storm so that I did actual damage to the enemies. 2 is this stupid fight. You have to play like mid floor, because you can't play bottom floor because you can't actually kill early because you need time to scale. But you can't play top floor because you're letting Kale eat so much meat that he's unkillable. So it has to be middle floor. Like, it has to be. But then you might just not have enough damage, yada yada. But 3 is, I think that I was supposed to go to an arms shop. I think you have to take the risk, because I have nothing. Like, I thought that I would just play around my spells, right? I thought I'd go, oh, we go magic shop, we remove some units, we get better spells, we become stronger. The reality is that every spell in this deck is already strong because we have 129 conduit. So you need to go to the arms shop to find a room that's better than Infectory or Mageblade. Because Mageblade and then this run is solved. So those are my notes for why I lost this run. I think it is fine to lose runs here and there, because this is not a run that I normally play, right? I think that if I lose a run, that's just like, I made a stupid mistake, it's whatever. But this is a run that I don't play because I think that spell playing is bad. And I mean, it kind of is, to be honest with you. I think that playing through your spells is in fact kind of bad. it is something that you can do, and you can write me your comments about how, oh, well, I played through spells and I won because I just played all of the good spells and won. But like sometimes you miss draw man, and especially so with this Pyre, which while it gave me draw, it also gave me the capability to draw like 4 curses, which is like, I don't know, half my hand of curses is tough. It's you. I don't know if this is better or worse, right? 7 vengeful shards, and I'm drawing what was that? That's 1, 2, 3. So it's 8 cards per turn. So I'm drawing +3 for 7 vengeful shards, which means 3 more cards per turn. But you're contending with 5 extra curses, so it's probably fine. I don't know. I think there's a lot of ways to make this run a little bit better, but I don't know exactly. I mean, there's a lot of ways to make this run better, but I think that just sitting here and talking forever is annoying. So I'm gonna move on. But I need to talk through it because if I want to get back to a 100 streak, I have to win runs like this. Where, to be honest with you, I just missed everything that I wanted in every banner. They showed me no good units, so I had to do some nonsense. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.